Arceus rules here. I know it's been a while. Yeah, let's go on to the live chat. Today, I'm going to be discussing my top 10 favorite animes of this year. So, let me get things all pulled up here. And, yeah, and then we will begin. It's okay if there aren't people here to join us right away. But, yeah, I'm gonna go from winter 2023 season all the way to the current fall. Now, I'm not going to include any animes that have not ended because I don't think that's fair, and this won't be in any particular order. So, let's begin with the rules out of the way. Starting with winter of 2023 of anime, um, I gotta say that the first pick has got to go to Tomo-chan as a girl. Now, if you guys don't know what Tomo-chan as a girl is, it's about this girl who's basically, a tomboy, and her dense childhood friend really doesn't realize that she's a girl, and it's just all the fun shenanigans of just a romance that just caught my attention, and I loved it like a lot, to the point that I really was happy that one, it was a completed story, and that the characters were just so much fun um, to watch weekly. And another plus was that it was dubbed weekly as well, so it was in your English native speaking language when it came out. So that is what I'm gonna pick for the first option. Now, for some honorable mentions for the winter season, I gotta give it to Inukai's Dog, because Inukai's Dog was awesome, and for all the people that don't like it, well, piss off. Um, and I found very enjoyment of that weekly, and I also gotta say, another honorable mention is the Ash Ketchum anime, where Pokemon, the last chapters, basically, because that holds a special place in my heart, and I had a lot of fun with it. And even if the episodes were just filler, it was a good watch and a good ending to the Pokemon anime as a whole. Now, going on to the spring season of 2023, I'm gonna have to say that my next pick is Oshinoko. Oshinoko was definitely one of the biggest animes, if not the biggest anime that aired this year, um, with just a lot of things that just made the world blow up. I feel like the reason why, I think one is because it aired with a like 1.5 hour episode, and next, um, it was fun because, you know spoilers, I'm sure everyone already knows this, but the mom died. It's about like the idol industry, with like, our two main characters, one being like, let's go get revenge on our father, and then the other is just, she's very, I guess, doesn't really see the world very well, Ruby, and she's just like, well, I just want to be just like my mom. But still, I think Kana, who I think is the red hair girl, is best girl, and Akane is a close second. But all that she went through was a lot, and I respect the anime for doing what it did, because it didn't have to, and it talked about some serious themes. So let's see, the next one, number three, I'm gonna have to say, is Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise was an anime that I really didn't think I was going to like. I didn't really care for the first episode. Episode two got my attention, and I really enjoyed it a lot. After the show kind of progressed and I started realizing what the story was about, I just was like, my man, Gabimaru, I love the dude. And, all the other characters were starting to become very cool and amazing. And I started to, like, just fall in love with these casts weekly, to the point that I could not put this show down. And I was like, I need the next episode. Happy Season 2 is confirmed, along with Oshinoko coming out. Probably, who knows? Next year, maybe the year after that. Who knows what Mappa's gonna do? Who knows? All right, so that's number 3. Number 4, man, I will save that for the fall season because it got completed. But number 4, I am going to have to pick Rokudo's Bad Girls. The reason why this obscure show is in my top 10 is because, one, it was a show that I was just not going to touch. And then I just was like, this is an interesting perspective on the harem genre as a whole. So I really enjoyed Rokudo and the magic power, even if it's very generic and a delinquent show. It just was something that was out of my comfort zone that I really, really enjoyed. Um, that like I just have to put it on this list. By far one of my favorites. Um, so yeah, I think that's number 4, right? Yeah, yeah. So we got Tomo, um, Oshinoko, Hell's Paradise, Rokudo. Yeah, by far. Um, Let me see. I gotta put Eden Zero Season 2 on this list. Because, oh my god, and I need a Season 3 so badly. I know Eden Zero is not very popular, but I love the show, and I just keep rewatching it whenever I have the free time to because I just love the show. Like, it's just brilliant. I love the characters. I love the story. I love the world. I just love everything about it. Now, I know the one flaw that I have with Eden Zero is that the dialogue and the writing is not the best, but as I've said on this channel repeatedly, writing is just tough. And, there are good writers out there, and I just understand. So it's something that I don't really care much about if the writing is that good or not that good. Hiro Mashima is a very give and take author, so I get it, but I love it. So I would say that's number 5. Now, some honorable mentions I would say from the spring season are definitely Cafe Terrace, In Another World, My Smartphone, oh my god, My Home Hero, another good one, and Dangers My Heart. Now, let's go on to number 6. We're in the spring season right now. Or not spring, summer season. Mushoku Tensei, number 6. Another show that I love, just like Eden Zero. By far one of my favorite animes of all time. So, yeah, I mean, that university arc was really crazy. I mean, I wanted more Sarah moments with Rudy, but I get it. But season 2, phenomenal. Number 7, My Happy Marriage. Now, even though My Happy Marriage had a very rocky second part um, to the story, it ended out very well. And the first part is definitely something that I cannot forget and will definitely hold in my heart. Um, yeah, I really enjoyed it. So, the rundown. So we got Tomo, we got Oshinoko, Hell's Paradise, Rokudo's Bad Girls, Eden Zero, Mushoku Tensei, and My Happy Marriage. So there's a 7 right now. I really enjoyed Mio and the main dude. Sorry that I forgot his name. But another show I really did not think I was going to like and watch weekly, and I did. Just a great romance, and by far, I think one of the best romance of the year, competing with Tomo for sure. I really don't know which one I like more because of My Happy Marriage being more of the like the second part really didn't hit that hard, but still had a good ending. That's what competes with Tomo because Tomo had some great episodes, but there were also some episodes that were okay, but not bad. So that's where I like him, like, oh, I don't know, and stuff like that. That's 7 right now. I gotta say 8. Dark Gathering. Dark Gathering is a show, like, these shows caught my attention, and I just did not think they would at all. And I completed all 25 episodes. Like, I could not believe how much I enjoyed Dark Gathering. Like, damn. The one, they're in college. 2, it was a horror that actually invested in me. Great theme song. And a story that I care for. Like, I really could not believe it. And the characters are great. Oh man, a great show. So that's number 8, with my honorable mentions being Helk, Spellblades, um, The Girl Forgot Her Glasses, Masamune Season 2, and Zom 100. Now let's get on to the last two for fall. Number 9. I'm gonna have to say and give it to Dr. Stone Season 3 Part 2. Now I'm gonna lump Season 3 up basically in the same category because Dr. Stone was great. And I have to say that season 3 Part 2 was by far my favorite um part, if not like season of Dr. Stone ever. I used to never be a Dr. Stone fan, if not maybe just an average fan. Did not really captivate me for the first season, if not, like it, but maybe I grew up a little more and it just was like interesting. I gave season 3 part 1 an 8 and part 2 a 10. I thought it was perfect, but it just was phenomenal. And even though it still has an 8 for part 1, it still balances out, I feel like, in my favor, that it was one of the best and best arcs. And I was always invested, and that's one of the things that I feel like make anime one of my favorites of all time, is that I'm invested in the show, and that like I'm enjoying every aspect of it. And the animation was there, and the fight was there, and the characters just perfect, man. Now, number 10 is just, it's got to be 100 Girlfriends, man. 100 Girlfriends was an anime that I would have not put on this list, but it being how recent it is, and I've rewatched it not once but twice, just shows you just how much I love this show. I actually had some iffy, especially for the first episode. I really couldn't care that much for it. It reminded me a lot of Girlfriend, and I just wasn't down for that. But after realizing that the first episode was just, kind of its generic thing of how, like, the rom-com is, and, Girlfriend kind of did the same thing, and even maybe Rent a Girlfriend, but that's a different story. It was just like, okay. And then the only part I felt like I was a little bit, like, not interested in was the zombie plot line, which was like 2 episodes, if not like an episode and a half, really. Um, but when I rewatched it dubbed, really liked it. Was very invested. So I definitely got to say that that's my 10th. Um, those are my top 10. Tomo, Oshinoko, Hell's Paradise, Rokudo's Bad Girls, Eden Zero, Mushoku Tensei, Dark Gathering. What were the other ones? 100 Girlfriends, Dr. Stone, and A My Happy Marriage. Those are definitely the top 10 animes and that came out in 2023, in my opinion. Now, to finish this video off, I gotta say that the highlights, if not honorable mentions for fall, Shield Hero got me this time. Even though I hated Season 2, loved Season 3, so I'm giving that as an honorable mention. Along with Eminence in Shadow, along with Our Dating Story. It had some moments, but it finished out strong in my opinion. And then I'm in love with the Villainess. So those are my top 10 animes of 2023 and honorable mentions. Thank you for watching this video, and I know it's a very long one, so I can understand if people didn't watch it fully, but if you did, thank you so much. Make sure to leave a like if you did, or at least comment down if you don't want to leave a like that you made it past this video and what your top 10 are, or at least maybe top 3 if you could give me. Anyway, I appreciate you guys for watching, and this has been Arceus Rules, and I have been signing off, and I hope to see you guys next time.